Hello and welcome to Teachorithm. This is Shaan and I'm going to show you today how to lip sync using Adobe Animate. So let's get started. You can draw your own shapes or you can import a picture. To do that, go to File, Import, Import to Stage and choose the picture that you want. In this case, I'm just choosing an orange. If the imported picture is too big, go to the percentage sign at the top, click Show All, and now use the free transform tool to resize your picture to fit it onto the stage. Now you can go back and select Show All, which will bring the entire stage. It's important to name each layer, otherwise you will get confused. So simply double click on the name of the layer and give it a name. I'm going to name it as Orange. You can name it however you like. We now need to convert this into a symbol. So right click, go to Convert to Symbol and give it a name. Again, I'm going to name it as Orange and make sure the type selected is graphic. What's the point of an orange lip syncing if it doesn't have expressions, eh? So now I need to draw some eyes. To do that, create a new layer, make sure to rename it as Eyes, and now using the brush tool, let's draw some eyes. You can adjust the color of your brush and also the size. Here's my take at drawing some googly eyes, but I'm sure yours is going to be better than mine. You want to be the judge of my drawing? Well, too bad, I'm going to fast forward this bit. In case you're thinking, when is she going to draw the mouth? Well, here it is. So let's draw the mouth and create a new layer. Don't forget to rename it. Using the brush tool, I'm now going to draw a closed mouth. What you looking at, bro? Now select the mouth symbol, right click, Convert to Symbol, give it a name, I'm going to call it Mouth, and make sure the type is graphic, otherwise it won't work. From the Properties panel, go to Looping and press the middle part that says Play Single Frame for the graphic. Now use the Select tool to double click on your closed mouth symbol. Everything else should now look grayed out and you should only be left with layer 1. Click on Onion Skinning to activate it. We want to be able to draw a range of mouth shapes by tracing over our original mouth. So on the frame, go to Insert Blank Keyframe, and now using the brush tool, we will be able to trace over our original mouth to create a new mouth shape. I'm going to repeat the process, so go to right click, insert blank keyframe and draw the next mouth shape. I'm an orange, not a therapist, but you definitely have feelings. Now we need to name each frame, so click on each frame, then from the right hand side Properties, go to Label and name each mouth shape. So I'm going to call it Mouth 1, Mouth 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. Using the Selection tool, double click anywhere on the canvas and everything will come back to life, including the layers that you've created earlier. You want the orange to yap? Well, it needs an audio layer. So create a new layer, don't forget to name it, because no audio, no lip sync, that's just mouth yoga. We now need to import the sound, so go to File, Import, Import to Library, and now select the audio file that you want. Make sure you're on the audio layer. On the right hand side, go to Sound, select from the drop down menu the name of the audio file, and make sure Sync is set to Stream. Now if you notice there's a tiny zigzag line, but you can't really see the audio file, so we need to extend the frame. So let's pick 30 seconds for example, right click, go to Insert Keyframe, and now you're able to see the entire audio file. You want to be able to see the layers that you've created, so just extend the frame, right click, Insert Keyframe for all of them so that you can see everything on the stage. Now if you play it, it's going to play the sound but it wouldn't have any lip syncing. So this is the part where we actually implement the lip sync. Listen to the audio carefully to look for whenever someone's speaking. You should be able to see the frame picker and all the mouths that you've drawn. If you can't see it, go to Window and make sure Frame Picker is selected. In the mouse layer on the timeline, select once the point where there's spoken audio and select the mouse shape which best matches the spoken audio. Now do the same for the next one. Make sure Create Keyframe is selected in the Frame Picker so it automatically puts keyframes on your timeline. By playing the animation, you will see that the original mouth is still there, which is the very end of the frame. Simply right-click and go to Remove Frames, and now you can see the original mouth is gone and the animation is starting to look more fluid.
Hello.
We want to save this animation as a movie. To do that, go to File, Export, Export Movie. Select the file location where you want to save it, and then give it a file name. Make sure the type is selected as SWF, not JPEG, because otherwise there will not be a movie, they are picture formats, and press Save. We can see our file, so let's play it.
Hello.
Well done! You've now learned how to lip sync using Adobe Animate. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and keep learning. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.